beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Mystic Destinies, Serendipity of Aeons. I was gonna say Mystic Messenger again. It's not Mystic Messenger. But anyway, we are here in class, and we're about to do some magic, which I don't think we've done yet. I glanced at his profile, wishing I could go talk to him. Oh, we're looking at Shou as well. Which one of y'all wants to go first? First. I can't talk. Multiple hands shoot up before Professor Arden even finishes his question. The professor quickly points to one of the students at the front of the class. Oh, we finally get to see her! Matsuda, right? Go first then. Matsuda only nods and stands up. She holds out one of her hands in front of her. As she cups her hand, something happens. Water starts to drip through her fingers. The droplets turn into a rush of water. The girl seems so startled that she drops her hand, getting water all over the floor. Professor Arden smiles at Matsuda, and the class gives her an encouraging cheer. The class gives her an I don't know why I repeated the line, but okay. I join in, quietly cheering for the girl myself. Even from all the way up here, I can see her cheeks painted red with embarrassment. Well done, Matsuda. Put a little less power in it next time if you want just a handful of water. Even as he says this, he scans over the classroom. I notice his eyes settle on me. Righto, Melody, show us what you got. You got. No, I don't want to. He gives me a once-over, and I can only assume it's to try and assess what I am without outright asking me in front of everyone. Can you do a flame? All eyes are on me. I take a deep breath to help center myself and stand up. I hold my hands out in front of me. Nothing happens. I feel heat rising to my cheeks. Alright, this is nothing to be embarrassed about, Michiko. You can do this. I wonder how exactly Shou managed to create a fire last time. I automatically glance at Shou and find him looking at me with a smile. Shou. I can't keep my lips from twitching into an easy smile. Now, Melody, try to think of what a flame would look like. Imagine it coming to you. No, thank you. I don't want to see fire coming to me. Hello? I take in the professor's words. Unless it's a campfire, we can deal with that. What would a flame feel like? A calm, flickering flame, small and controlled. A gentle, warm, and kind fire is definitely what I would pick. I tune out the whispers of the classroom and focus on the palm of my hand. I have no idea what these choices are probably important. As I try to conjure the fire, my mind drifts. My thoughts go to Shou. His seemingly never-ending energy and kindness, his bright and happy smile. Just by being around him, I feel warmer. I smile. A tiny green flame suddenly sparks into life in my hand. It burns bright and fast and quickly goes out. Very nicely done, a perfect size for a beginner. I did it! I'm brought out of my thoughts by the sound of clapping. I startle at the sudden sound. I turn to see Shou clapping for me with the biggest smile on his face. Oh, it's like he's our biggest fan. His enthusiasm is contagious, and soon everyone is clapping for me. Oh, you're so sweet, Shou! Honestly, he probably stolen my heart at rank 1 now. I can swear my cheeks are what's on fire now. This is so awkward, but I can't help it. I feel happy. I did it. I made my first fire. Thinking of Shou, I feel like it brought me a little closer to Shou too. I want to ask Shou if he wants to hang out today, but he's out the door before I can say a word. I follow after him, but the time I get to the hallway, he's nowhere in sight. Looking for Shou? I turn around at the sound of a familiar voice. Oh, hi, Taku. Taku seems to be like in every route but Shinji's. Oh, Taku, hi. Yeah, do you know where he disappeared off to? I wanted to talk to him, but he rushed out so fast I didn't get a chance to say anything. Actually, yeah, I think I do. I heard he's got this big drama thing coming up this weekend. I heard some people mentioning that the drama students always put on this big show at the start of the year. Oh, I see. So that's it. I forgot he was in a drama club. I feel a faint stab in my heart. If it's just that, then why didn't he tell me? He texts me every day, but he just suddenly forgets to mention something big like this? What if he doesn't want me to know because he doesn't want me to see him on stage? Bit by bit, doubts creep into my mind. Hey, don't be sad. Not so sad. I wanted to say so sad. I know for a fact that Shou just gets really busy around times like these. Shinji told me that Shou forgets to talk to even him, since he gets so focused on mastering his role. And those two actually live together, so you can imagine. Am I really that obvious? Or is Takumi just that good at reading people? Or because he's our childhood friend and he can read our face automatically. I don't have a chance to even open my mouth before Takumi is talking again. Oh, I know. Why don't we hang out instead? There's lots of catching up we gotta do after all. Oh, I just remembered. You have to go fill out some paperwork at Beretta soon, right? So we can actually just go and hang out there, and I can keep you entertained while you do paperwork. Yeah, see? It's a perfect plan. Oh, he's so nice. I can't help it. I start to laughing. Simply the fact that he wants to cheer me up is making me feel better. Alright, sounds fun. Thanks, Taku. Taku's the ultimate great guy. The second we walk through the doors of Beretta's, Galen appears as if out of nowhere and hands me a giant stack of papers. I have to fill out all of these? This is like 200 pages! I'm not sure if I can even ask about it, but the sheer amount of paperwork seems more than a little ridiculous. Normally, applicants have to do all of that, but you're already in, so just fill out the last 30 pages. Oh, okay, sure. Why'd you carry out 200 of them? Why didn't you just give me 30 of it? That's such a relief. If I had to fill in all of that, my hand would be cramping like hell. He points us to an empty seat by the window. While you get that done, I'll send you over some drinks. With our orders sorted, I get to work on trying to fill out everything. I wonder if he actually makes anyone fill out all of this. I fish out a pen from my bag and start to work. So when did you actually get back to Japan? I stop writing mid-word and think back to how long it has been. I think it's been almost 8 months now. And how's your mother? You haven't really mentioned her at all. A cold chill runs down my spine. How exactly am I supposed to answer that question? I start to feel like I'm running out of air. Michiko? Rava, can you stop? You're being so good. Well, mother is fine. She's away right now. Before Taku can question me any further, our order arrives. A tall glass of vanilla iced coffee is placed in front of me. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm not much of a coffee drinker or a tea drinker or a water drinker. I'm more of a juice soda type of person, which I need to lay off. But, I've been drinking more water frequently with a little dab of Kool-Aid powder, but not a lot where I can taste all the sugar. It's just like a faint taste. Thank you Tatsuya? What? Yes, it's me. No need to shout. I can't help but feel embarrassed. Sorry, I was just surprised. I didn't mean to yell. Oh, didn't you know it's Tatsuya's first day working here? He glances down at my mountain paperwork, looking rather annoyed. It looks like that the owner is making you do all that ridiculous paperwork as well. Oh no, he said I only need to do the last 30 pages. From the look on his face, I'm guessing he had to do all 200 pages. Well, I have to get back to work. I've also brought you your new uniform, so make sure to wear it when you start work. He places a bundle of clothes on the table and glances at me. By the way, you have good taste in drinks. Oh, so cute. But I already finished all these guys' routes. So stop. They're so cute. Tetsuya seems so awkward when he says this. I could swear his cheeks look a little bit pink. But he sent me on a roller coaster of emotions. I'm still hurt, by the way. Before I can say anything, he does a little bow and walks back into the kitchen. Takumi unfolds my uniform, checking it out. I think you look super cute in this. I might... Whatever he was going to say gets cut off by a phone ringing. Taku pulls it out of his pocket and immediately excuses himself to go talk outside. While Taku gone, I put all my attention and focus on finishing off the paperwork. I managed to get it all done, but by the time I reached the end, my hand is cramping up horribly. I'm finishing filling out the last few questions when Taku pops back into his seat. Sorry that took so long. My mom called to let me know about something. In a way, it looks like you're all done. Yeah, although I think I might have to amputate my hand. Was everything alright with your mom? My question seems to throw him off. Yeah, she's fine. She was just calling about Yazu. Before he asks, he's doing about the same as he has for the last few years. He lied. Well, that's good. Can you tell him I said hi next time you see him? Yeah, sure. I'll tell him. Oh my god. Now that we already finished this route, we know why. I pick up my bag off the floor and open it to put my pen back in my pen case. Also, how are you? I don't see it. Where is it? Oh no, it can't be. What? I lost something? I just had it, did I not? The pen case? That's where I took my pen out of. I start taking everything out of my bag and placing it on the table. I carefully sift through all my things. I even check all the extra little sections in my bag. What's wrong with Chico? I can't find my charm. my charm. My my sister made it for me, and now I don't see it anywhere. Are you sure you just didn't leave it at home? No, I'm sure I had it. I saw it in my bag earlier today, and I never take it out because I don't want to lose it. I get a bad feeling. My eyes are like not working today because I'm saying words that are not there, and I'm fusing words because they're so close to each other. I get a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Takumi looks at me and I can tell he understands how much it means to me. Maybe it fell out of the bag when you reached in to get a pen. It might just be on the floor somewhere. You start looking. I'll go ask Tetsuya. I mean, I've been sitting here, so it shouldn't have gone far. Maybe he found it or someone else did and handed it in. I nod and we get up from our seats at the same time. Takumi walks off towards the kitchen. I start to do a search. With my eyes scanning the floor, I walk around the mostly empty shop. I even crawl under the tables and chairs, not caring how ridiculous I look doing it. But nothing. Tetsuya said he didn't find anything either. Hearing Takumi's voice behind me, I whirl around in an instant. I can't hide the disappointment from my face. It's gone then. Takumi nods as he sits back down. The bad feeling is getting stronger. Seems like it. Guess you didn't become prone to losing things after you left Japan. I shake my head. Do you remember anyone passing by while I was gone? Is there anything else missing? I quickly look through all my things again. Nothing else is missing. And no, I didn't notice anyone. I was so focused on finishing all the paperwork that I think I just blocked out everything else. We both fall into silence. Takumi stares at his drink, deep in thought. My own mind whirls as I try to figure out where I could have lost my charm. Surely no one actually stole it from me, right? I mean, why would someone steal a charm instead of something like my wallet or my phone? No way. I remember that something like this already happened. My bag disappeared in the park lot that time. I'm not prone to misplacing things since I check everything a couple of times to make sure I don't forget or lose anything. Takumi, there is something. He looks up at me. I have noticed something, or rather someone. Lately I've felt like I'm being watched, and I've seen someone, a girl, staring at me. But before I can approach her, she's gone. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not that girl, but still. Sometimes I don't even see them, but I can feel it. I don't know why or how, but I'm sure of it. I'm sure that I'm not just imagining things. Takumi looks pensive. He remains quiet for a few minutes. So this whoever has been watching you for a while, and it's likely they took your charm out of your bag. I have a few ideas why they might have, but I can't be sure. Hearing his words doesn't make me feel any better, but it's calming to know that he believes me at least. Being called crazy would not be something I need right now. I'll walk you home. I'll make sure you're safe there tonight. It would seem my happiness doesn't last too long these days. Okay, thank you. I submit my paperwork and Takumi and I say a quick goodbye to Tetsuya before we leave Aradas. The walk to my apartment is an uncomfortably quiet one as Takumi seems to be just as deep in thought as I am. Who's doing this and why? I'm certain we're both trying to find answers to the same questions. Alone in my apartment, I don't have anyone to distract me. I'm starting to realize that I really might have a stalker. Can you close the blinds? I am scared. And that's not a happy thought at all, but I can't ignore it anymore. I don't know what to do with myself. I want to cry, scream, and punch something all at the same time. My whole body feels far too tense. I decide to take a quick shower in hopes that it might at least help me relax a little. I get out of the shower feeling refreshed. I rummage through my drawers to try and find my hairdryer when I notice my phone's LED flashing. I grab my phone and see that Shou messaged me. Takumi told me about your charm and I'm really sorry to hear it. I'll buy you a new one, though I know that can't come close to replacing the one your sister made for you. But maybe I can help cheer you up. Come see me on stage tomorrow night. Aww, he's gonna buy us a new charm. And he finally told us about his show. Come see me on stage. I can't keep the smile off my face at the invitation. With just a few simple words, Shou washed away all my previous worries. I immediately text back that I wouldn't miss it for the world. I dropped my phone on the bed and walked to my closet. I've never actually been to see a play before. I wonder what should I wear. I start to go through everything in my closet. I'm not entirely unaware of why I care so much about what I'm going to wear every time I go out with Shou, but I push any wayward thoughts away for another time and focus on what I'm doing instead. After a relatively calm day of studying and relaxing, I managed to get to the theater with time to spare. This one thing I would never be late. I would never want to be late for. I don't think I would live through seeing Shou's disappointed face. I look around the crowd and realize that going with my casual clothes was a good choice in the end. If I showed up all dressed up, people might think I'm the star's girlfriend or something. I managed to find my seat with relative ease, and the lights go out just as I sit down. The curtains draw back to reveal a hospital scene. My eyes dart around the stage. I don't see Shou anywhere. Maybe he comes on later. My thoughts are cut off by a deep, confident voice. Oh my god. He is so good looking. Is his hair different? I know he has glasses and he's in a suit, but is his hair different? I don't know. Usually I pay attention to hair, but not this time. Do your job, doctor, or I will have you fired. You better make sure my brother lives through this. What? Shou? All I can do is stare at him standing under the spotlights. He looks so completely different from his normal self. He looks like a man. a very busy man. Even the way he carries himself and the way he speaks is different. I'll do my best, but I won't have you threatening me in my own clinic. Please, don't even think about attempting your pathetic heroic drivel on me. This is reality. Here, the only thing that has any meaning is money. With money, you can wield power over life and death. Don't forget that I possess that power and could end you whenever I damn well choose, Doctor. Is that really Shou? He's nothing like the guy I was hanging out just a week ago. If I didn't know he was in the play, I might not have recognized him at all. Shou is only playing a supporting role, but his very presence naturally draws your eye to him. What's that saying again? It's like he's born for this? I can hear some excited whispers somewhere behind me. It's no wonder they call him the Drama King. I know, right? He's so cool. I'm so tempted to turn around to see who's talking, but I find that I'm not willing to look away from Shou. Drama King. Well, the title definitely suits him. Ignoring the whispers, I get comfortable in my seat and immerse myself in the play. The play ends with a roaring applause from the audience. I stand with everyone and clap along as the curtains are drawn closed. People start moving out of their seats. Some begin to leave while others move closer to the backstage door to where all the actors are. I can see Shou surrounded by dozens of people. He looks busy. I'll just go home. I'll just go home. I can tell him I enjoy the show later. I gather my bag and my coat and start heading for the door. Hey, Michiko, wait up! Hearing my name called out, I stop and turn around. Oh, Shinji. I see Shinji wading through the crowds to get to me. He's so tall. He just towers over everyone. Hey, Shinji, I didn't realize you'd be here too. Of course, I try to come to all of Shou's plays. In a way, about Shou, he was actually hoping you'd come and see him after the play ended. Oh? I'm not sure. I glance at the large crowd. I can see Shou in the distance, but he seems to be talking to some girl. Ugh, my heart. It looks like he's just fine over there without me. Stop it! Don't act like that, girl. Come on, it's okay. Trust me, that guy was super nervous when he realized he would actually be in the audience. It was quite funny to see, actually. In a way, go on. He's waiting for you. But he's cornered. I'm too shy. Shinji gives me a gentle push towards where Shou is. I gulp, trying to swallow the nervousness rising in me. As I slowly push my way through the crowd, I realize all too late that I should have asked Shinji to help me with this. I can't even see if I'm going the right way. Unsurprisingly, someone elbows me in the ribs. Ugh! It's the girl! The girl with the black hair quickly bows her head and mutters a quiet sorry. I get a strange sense of familiarity when I look at the girl. But before I can get a better look, she pushes through the crowd away from me. I hope it wasn't... But no time to deal with that right now. I finally get out of the crowd and nearly walk right into Shou. Oh, he's so charming. Michiko, you came. He gives me a tight hug. Oh, and a hug? Man. Dead. How was the show? Did you like it? With Shou's hand still on my shoulders, it's hard to concentrate. Yes, it was amazing. And you were amazing. I actually barely recognized you. You must invite me to any other place you're in. I don't bother hiding my excitement. Shou is incredible and he deserves all the praise he can get. Thanks, Michiko. Oh, cute. I think his hair is different. Right, guys? I don't know anymore. I'm so happy you enjoyed yourself. Oh, and I also wanted to introduce you to my friend Rika. She's actually the director. And Rika, meet Michiko. She's a very good friend of mine. Shou smiles. He introduces me to the girl I saw him talking to before. Hello, nice to meet you, Rika. Sure. So you're the girl Shou won't shut up about. Yes, I guess? Rika inspects me head to toe. She doesn't seem physically intimidating, but something about the way she looks at me gives me chills. This girl needs to clap back. Go away. Shou is mine, alright? I didn't know he was talking about me all the time. But anyway, this is where we're gonna end today's episode off. Who is that girl? Who is that girl with the blue earrings? Is she stealing my stuff? I have no idea. Is she supposed to warn me about something? Like how in Shinji's route, that one guy, I forgot his name. He was a total sweetheart. I don't remember his name though. But he was like stalking us because he had to tell us a message to give to Shinji himself. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.